answering your questions about retirement. It's Money Talk with Michael Eastham.
I have a whole life insurance policy that I bought 25 years ago when I bought my house. I don't have to pay premiums anymore and my house is paid off. The death benefit is $100,000 and the cash value is $30,000. I'm trying to decide whether to keep the policy or just cash it out. Can you offer any suggestions for us to consider?
Well, thank you so much for that question. And this is one of those things where, you have a life insurance policy. Maybe you're not sure whether or not you'll need it, but there are some benefits to this particular type of whole life policy. The first one is the fact that you've got a $30,000 cash value fund inside of that policy. The second thing is you got a death benefit of $100,000 that you're no longer having to pay for because the insurance company is paying some dividends or they're paying some guaranteed amount of interest that's more than covering the cost of the insurance. So you could actually look at this as an emergency fund if you don't have one, or a supplement to your emergency fund. The other thing you may have to consider is, if you were to pass away, there's a death benefit that could go tax-free to your beneficiaries. Those are two real important things to consider when you're deciding whether you want to keep it or get rid of it. If you decided to get rid of it, yes, you could take the $30,000 out, but you may have a taxable event based on the value of that cash relative to the amount of premiums that you paid in. And then the final thing you have to consider is where else are you going to invest that money? What kind of rate of return could you get by investing it in fairly conservative investment vehicles? And you would have to give up, of course, that $100,000 death benefit. So those are several things to think about, but I'd love to dig a little bit deeper. So give us a call and I'd be happy to go through your scenario and help you make an informed decision. Thanks so much for that question.
If you've got a financial question you'd like to have answered, click on the link below to submit your question. You may hear your answer on an upcoming edition of Money Talk.